Hi guys. Hey, it's Sunday morning. It is April 17th. We officially did pick up a load on Friday, to let you guys know. But I didn't really film anything on Friday. But Saturday we did. Saturday we did a little bit of rolling, and it's Sunday morning now. So we are on day number 2 on filming. I'm not 100% yet, but I am a whole lot better than what I was. At least I got my energy level up, and I feel like doing something. So, but we are actually currently on our way to Virginia for Monday. And somebody asked me, or somebody said the other day in a comment on the video, we were sick. That was the name of the video. Said, I noticed that you set more than you did before I came to Marquardt. And John, when I was with John had, and you guys that's been following me know this, but John had 3 main shippers that he worked with all the time. He worked with R&R Donnelly, he worked with Fiber Drum, and he also worked, well, there was 2 places that we picked up, Huntington, Tennessee, and there was another place that we picked up. But they were the main 3 that always kept John busy. But if you guys remember, there was a video back when I worked for John where I sat for 3 days with him. So he wasn't always on his game. Sometimes even the freight for him was slow. But now that I'm with R&R now that I'm with Marquardt and I'm actually paying a lease on my truck, I have more competition now. There's other Marquardt trucks. With John, there was only 7 trucks, and John found his own freight, so John never had to go through Marquardt. I had to sign what you call a load agreement contract, just like other truckers that are like a lease or an owner-operator where they're leased to that company. They had to pull the freight from that company. I had to pull the freight through Marquardt. So there's times, and some of you truckers know this as well as I do, there are times when it's slow out here, and it just happened, it fell the week that I went home, but I sat for 6 days, but 3 of them days was because of me. I had to go to the doctor, Jake had to go to the doctor, or the vet, and we were on home time. So when it was time for me to come off home time, of course, they're looking, right? And there was nothing to find, and I had to prove it to myself. And you guys know that, the load board. I have a load board on my computer that is the same as the load board that you would see inside a Flying J, or the same load board that Marquardt would have. And I went in there and looked, and there was freight in there. But there was freight in there that was paying 55 cents a mile, 60 cents a mile, 70 cents a mile. And that type of freight, it doesn't pay. By the time you put your fuel in and the expenses that it takes to run that truck, you're in the hole with that freight. And that's what you consider cheap freight. So Marquardt was trying to stay away from that. Of course, they could have patched me right into any of that cheap freight and said, here you go, Larry, here's a load for you, and but they won't do that. See, they call me first. This is what we have, this is what the load is paying. Do you want it? And if it's not going to pay nothing, I'm going to turn it down, obviously. I mean, you run the truck for 55, 60 cents a mile, you're not going to make no money on that load. You have to make $1.50 or more a mile, and $1.50 will just really basically just put you right even. But anything more than that is good for you. It's good freight. But that's why I sat, you know, and they knew that if they'd offered me something like that, 70 cents a mile for a load, I'd have turned it down flat. I mean, I'm not using fuel, and I'm not running my truck on anything that's like that. So, and they knew that, you know. That's just that's just smart business, you know. But I'm a little bit ahead on my lease, so I made sure of that, because I know there's going to be slow times, you know. Now, this load that I've got right now is actually paying me over $2 a mile. Even though I'm not really getting paid by the mile, I get paid by percentage, but it tells you how good that freight is. And this load is paying me very well. So it's only 500 miles. I'm not going very far, but, you know, still the same, you know. It's paying me something. So I'll be over there by my delivery this evening, and I'll be setting up for Monday to pick up a load, and then hopefully then we start rolling with good freight and keeping it on the road. I don't have to be home until May 12th, and May 12th I got to go home. Of course, I got to fill my medication and all that. So I take blood pressure, so I got to go, and you know, and Mark Horse says, well, can you go to any doctor and have that medication filled? I said, yeah, but if I'm out here for 30 days, I want to go home. Let me go home for a couple days. I just hope when they send me back home, I can find me another load. You know what I mean? Or I hope they can find me another load. I don't want to sit for 3 days waiting for a load now. That's kind of scary, you know. But anyway, I am feeling better. I still got a little cough, but I am feeling better, and I'm going to try to show a few little bitty clips throughout the week to kind of to make up for not having a video this week, and hopefully you guys don't mind that. But Saturday, for sure, our videos are back up, so, and we're back running. So, but I do want to thank you guys for following us, and I really truly do mean that. And please forgive me, because I was sick, and I just, when you're sick, you just don't feel like, I mean, getting the camera out. I mean, a few of them days I couldn't even talk, much less. Somebody said, well, let Pooh Bear do all the talking. Yeah, but I got to coach him sometimes to talk, right? So if I can't coach him to talk, how is he's not going to talk neither. So, but anyway, yeah, you see that? Waiting for something important, right? That truck is being formal. It's wearing a tie. Anyway, I want to thank you guys again, and hey, we'll show you guys a little bit of something all through the week, and hopefully that, you know, is okay with you guys. So, but anyway, we're out of here. We got to go. So we got to get ready to get back on the road again. Yeah. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Be cool. We'll talk to you later. Later.